First, I wanted to wish you a big happy birthday.
Thank you,
And I
honey.
hope you
Thank
had a
you.
wonderful, wonderful day.
Very
And
good. But that is a terrible thing. And then you always say, and I go to speeches and I say, "Where's Durham? What happened to Durham? How can it be possible that it was allowed to go this long?" And again, if you look at the Horowitz report, that was such a well done thesis on what the hell was happening, and then nothing happens. It's a very, very sad situation. They were caught, and nothing happened. All of the things that we see now, it's almost the opposite. We had the strongest border in history, and now we have the weakest border in history and the most dangerous border. And it's very sad to see what's happening.
And
all they had to do, Sarah, is leave it the way it was. Don't touch anything. It was so good. It was so perfect. Leave it the way it was. And I think they regret their decision. And frankly, I don't buy that they want to have open borders, because it's not possible. That it's just not possible. Drugs are coming in. Human traffickers are sending in. They deal in women mostly. Women. The human traffickers are having a field day, making a fortune. Maybe they like open borders, but nobody can understand that, because open borders means we don't have a country, and it also means tremendous danger with people being killed. We have rough people coming in. It's tremendous danger. It's hard to figure why they would want to do it. Who would want open borders? Who would want defund the police? Who would want sanctuary cities? Who would want this stuff? So you're going to have to ask them. Maybe it's gross incompetence. It could very well be gross incompetence. It's the only way you can understand it.
About the G7 summit, when you see what's happening at the G7 summit, what's going through your mind?
They're stealing our country. He's going into deals that are a disaster, costing us trillions of dollars. And we have to rebuild our own bridges and our own roads. He wants to rebuild the world. And he's killing our country. And obviously, people are looking at what's happening, and they're watching him, and it's not a good situation. Not good. Not good for our country. So I was the strongest ever on Russia, and yet I got along very well with President Putin. That's okay. That's a good thing, not a bad thing. We could have done great with Russia. They have, tremendously valuable land resources. A lot of things could have worked out well, but the Democrats made that impossible, because it was always Russia, Russia, Russia. And, they don't talk that way about China. Do you notice? That's very interesting. They don't talk that way about China. But Biden is having a very hard time dealing with the situation over there. It's a little bit frightening to watch, frankly.
Yet they punished you. And Facebook basically said, well, look, we'll let him come back on in 2 years. What goes through your mind when that happens, when you think about this? Because so many Americans are enraged about this. And what can we do to rectify this?
So what goes through my mind is we will win. That's what goes through my mind. The people get it.
Will you come back? Will we see you come back in one way, shape, or form? What is the criteria that you will give in deciding whether or not you'll run for 2024 election?
I think everyone's going to be very, very happy. We're working very hard. We're endorsing a lot of great people, not endorsing some other people, frankly. But the endorsements have had a huge, as you know, because you wrote about it, but the endorsements have had an impact. Like, it's almost unanimous. When I endorse somebody, they win. We're looking only at the good people, the really good ones, and that's a big thing. And as far as the election, as far as the 2024 is concerned, I think everyone's going to be very happy.
Oh, you're teasing.
Including you.
I know. I wish I could just push a little bit more, but I know you're not going to give on that. I know you're not going to. I could try, Mr. President. I could try.
At the right time, but not quite yet.
Well, Mr. President, thank you so much for your time.
Thank
I know
you,
you're
Sarah.
a busy man.
전 그렉 에봇 텍사스 주지사의 초청을 받아 그와 함께 2021년 6월 30일 수요일 심각한 위기 상황에 처한 남쪽 국경을 공식 방문하기로 하였습니다. 바이든 행정부는 트럼프 행정부로부터 미국 역사상 가장 막강하고 안전하고 보안이 철저한 국경을 이어받아 단 몇 주 만에 역사상 최악의 국경 위기를 초래했습니다. 구금 후 추방이 아닌 캐치 앤 릴리스가 되었고 세계의 부러움의 대상이었던 안전한 국경은 무법 천지가 되어 이제 세계 각국의 동정을 받는 처지가 되었습니다. 바이든과 해리스는 카르텔과 범죄자, 코요테, 마약 거래상, MS-13 갱 일원들, 인신매매업자, 성매매업자들에게 우리 국경을 넘겨주었고 이제 우리 국경은 세계의 범죄자들이 설치는 세상이 되었습니다. 급진 좌파적 반국경 아젠다로 인해 병원과 학교는 무지막지한 타격을 받고 공공보건체계는 제대로 기능하지 못하게 되었으며 우리의 용감한 국경 수비대와 용맹한 아이스 집행관들은 불법적인 조치로 일을 할 수 없게 되었습니다. 이제 우리 국가는 하나의 거대한 이민자 보호도시가 되어 위험한 범죄자들이 미국 내에 매일매일 방면되는 사태에 처했습니다. 설상가상으로 바이든과 해리스는 자신들이 초래한 처참한 국경 상황을 직접 와서 둘러보지도 않을 뿐더러 백악관이 온갖 방법을 동원해 직무 수행을 막는데도 불구하고 우리 국가를 지키기 위해 목숨을 거는 국경 수비대와 이민국의 영웅들을 만나러 오지도 않습니다. 바이든과 해리스가 국경에 저질렀고 앞으로도 계속 저지를 일들은 심각하고 고의적인 직무 유기입니다. 제 방문이 우리 국가에 대한 범죄에 경종을 울리길 바라고 아이스와 국경 수비대의 훌륭한 일원들에게 우리가 흔들리지 않는 지지를 보내고 있다는 사실을 알려줄 수 있길 바랍니다.